the neck. Hello. Welcome to Freedom of the Fringe. And if this microphone suddenly feels like it's a wireless mic, it's because I've dropped the wire out. So to anyone who's going to be using this facility this evening, please don't need to worry because they've got brown tape around it, so it should be alright. So anyway, Freedom of the Fringe. And as some of you might know, come on, someone going to sit in this comfy chair here. Come on, someone. Who's my brother? He ain't heavy, he's not proper. So here comes Nigel. Right. Might have to take you off the set list. Anyway. Right, so Freedom of the Fringe, this is it. And every Thursday, and as you all know, you're in Kentish Town. And we've got some great people tonight. Slightly low on the female front. I see there's a lady there. Hello. Hi. What's your name? Where do you come from? Me. Yeah. Jess. You're Bess? Jess. Jess. I've said something earlier today at B's, J's, D's. Not we're going to always hearing, but I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Where are you from, Jess?
Camden Town.
Camden Town. Is that a bit like Brighton-on-Sea, or not on sea? No, sorry, Brighton. Do you think Brighton's a bit like Camden-on-Sea?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you think that? I mean, are you wearing winkle pickers and skinny jeans tonight?
Yes.
You are? There you go. Okay, you'll be identified as the Camden person in the crowd. Are there any other females in tonight who are not performing? Okay, there's a female over there at the back.
Yeah.
Is that Sarah?
Yes.
Hi Sarah, and where are you from?
Italy.
You're from Italy? Woo! And just because I thought it was so great to learn a new thing every day, can you tell us a little bit about the language you speak?
Well, unfortunately I don't speak Italian, but I do speak Italian.
Grazie!
Insulting today, he's very insulting. So I speak a German dialect.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's much better than German, actually.
Yeah. Well,
we can understand them, but they don't understand us. We are privileged.
you're very privileged.
Yeah.
Excellent. I think you've got the best of every world there.
Yeah, of course we are.
Well, both worlds. I mean, they would just have to be Italy and Germany, wouldn't they? So maybe best of every world sounds a bit better. Mind you, I'm sure there's countries who will love. Has anyone travelled to Italy or Germany? Yeah?
He speaks German.
Who does?
And he hates German.
Oh, right, okay. So we've got a German hater and German speaker in the room. Okay. Have we got any other females in the room before I start picking on the men? Any other females in the room? We've just got two women. And neither of you are lesbians, I guess. Because you're in a room for the men, take advantage. That's great. As you can see, we've got 3 sofas, we've also got a lot of food over there. And we've got a very nice crew helping. We've got Andrew and Sam, we've got Nigel on sandwiches. Not in a sandwich, but on a sandwich. On sandwiches. And we've got Rufus on film. Yeah, I think we also got a very famous film director at the back, the only Native American... Oh, so actually he's going to... I was going to get serious consequences if I mention that. So forget that, erase it. As you know, my name is... Oh, well, you might not know, but my name is Sophie Sweetman. And it's spelled Swetman, so quite often I get introduced to Sophie Swetman. I looked back in history and I thought the first man in my family must have been a superhero. Anyone else got a surname ending man? It's so funny that there are no comedy audiences actually have names ending in man. I thought it was quite a common name, especially in Germany, which I never knew about any ancestry from there. But I got well, my cousin's German. But anyway, so basically, my name is Sophie, and first man in my family must have been a superhero. So I'm not going to stop climate change or fight off an evil enemy. I'm just going to sweat. It's my superpower. And in fact, I could reduce my carbon footprint by taking less exercise. So I actually, you won't get many punchlines from me because I'm a peaceful comedian. And Buddha says, prove it. The other superpower I've got is a bionic ear. And you might also, by street parlance, know that as a hearing aid. So the funny thing about hearing aids, like, does anyone here wear glasses or contact lenses? Identify your friends. Yeah. I'm wearing lenses as well, but luckily no one actually pointed that out. I haven't got eyesight well enough to see who else is wearing lenses, so I just have to take your word for it. But what I found out is that hearing aids actually, instead of using this ear that's been developed for thousands of years or millions of years, in fact I think originally it was a bone that was in our jaw, even the first trumpets hearing aids were actually using the ear to collect sound, whereas now they actually put the microphone in the back, facing behind you. So usually you can only hear sound going on behind you. So if you've been fit for glasses, it was like, instead of the rather good placement of your eyes just in the middle of your face, say, have one on the side. Or if you actually go to a wedding or somewhere where you need to wear a hat, except for that guy at the back who's wearing one in the comedy club, you actually find that someone's got a sky dish. I actually learned, somebody said that, I actually can say sky dish, not sky disc. And it's beaming information to little tiny plasma chips in your eyes. That's what a hearing aid is like if you're wearing glasses. Or actually little cinema screens, if you wear glasses, right, little cinema screens with the world being projected to you from a central database somewhere. And the only problem is they don't actually give out ice creams in the interval. That's the problem there. And I've got to say that I know the NHS are keeping down waiting lists for hearing aids because actually with the sound going behind you, the other thing they do is decide what you want to hear. So you can't actually decide for yourself. They actually, I'm actually speaking rather hypocritically because I'm actually a lucky hearing aid wearer. You probably wouldn't have even believed me I wear one. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to reply, pardon? So is everyone here hard of hearing? They got that in your system. Well, I thought I got that in your system, but maybe not. So, yesterday I was going to a place in Islington and got very lost because of my BlackBerry. I thought the mapping thing worked, but it didn't, and I was actually white with condensation. It was raining, actually. I was incandescent with rage, I could say. And, I've lost my train of thought. So I think it's about time I probably brought on the first act. I'll remember at some point to tell you the conclusion of the story at some point on. So we've got a wonderful set of all-male comedians tonight. We've probably got a token comedian of some sort. I mean, last week we had a token Asian comedian. I don't do this on purpose, I literally just book people in as they come, but I'm just getting such a great class comedian here, so I can't complain. But, more females, more diversity would be required. Otherwise I won't get funding. So, anyway, we're going to welcome up a man who's going to be heading straight off to the monkey business. Well, what's this thing about, monkeys, apes, gibbons, the comedy, we're mad here, you have people mad, so you work here. Of course, people would be really scared if you did actually say I was clinically insane. But, okay. Very bad. So, before he goes to monkey business, he's swooped in, and he's the guy who actually keeps the comedy scene going with his magic list. He is Johnny Armstrong. Yay!